Of having to play a doubleheader tomorrow for your season, basically.
Yeah, it should be fun. It should be fun. It's going to be an uphill fight, just like it has been the whole year. We just got to go out there and play the game the right way, and hopefully we come on top.
This is the first day maybe since you resumed playing that you maybe felt like you were really back, or?
I mean, I felt the same way when the first day I played. Yeah, I'm in a good spot.
It looked like you were slow to get out after you scored.
Yeah.
Was that the pain grabbing and then letting go?
Yeah, for sure. As I hit the ground for the second time in that inning, it was kind of those where it's like it grabbed, but it let go. And like I said, I was gonna play with pain. You know, it's the part of the season where I'm at right now. It let go, and I'm in a good spot. The trainers are doing an outstanding job of keeping me in a good spot.
JD was just talking about you guys managing to stay loose despite the obvious things surrounding these games. How were you able to achieve that as a team?
Just rely on each other. You know, understand that we got to pass the baton. We ain't got to be the big guy whenever you go to the plate or whenever you're on the mound. Just pass the baton, have fun, enjoy where you're at, embrace every single moment. We put ourselves in this position. You know, it could have been way worse. We're in a position where we're fighting for what we want. You know, we want to be in the postseason, and it's a good spot to be in.
How do you think that changed? JD was just talking to us about how like the pressure he was emphasizing that take a little bit of that off. How did that become the thing for you guys today?
Yeah, I mean you have a great group of guys here, guys that are playing for each other, guys that are fighting for each other, and nobody here is trying to be the hero. Everybody's trying to make sure we play the way we play, take care of our business. And Stern said that in one of the meetings that we had, you don't have to be somebody else. So when you have that mindset, it's good to pass the baton. It's good to rely on somebody else because you're not trying to be the guy in that moment.
Was the atmosphere in the dugout any different today?
Yesterday was pretty fun. I haven't been in the dugout when they're in defense, and I'm playing. And yesterday the guys were locked in pitch after pitch. Today we scored runs. So yeah, it definitely felt. I don't want to say somewhat different, but it felt alive. I mean, we were scoring runs. We were high-fiving each other yesterday. The guys were also very alive. It just they played better than us yesterday.
You DH'd yesterday because they didn't want to ask you for too much too soon physically. Can you play 18 innings at shortstop?
I would love to. We'll see where I'm at. We're going to take it like we have been, day by day. As soon as we play the first game, then we'll address what we're going to be for the second game.
Cool, thank you.
This is obviously the biggest game of your life to date. Just what does it feel like to come through in that type of a way in this moment?
Yeah, we needed it. It was an awesome team win, and we continue to show the resilience of this group to keep coming back and keep fighting no matter what's thrown our way. So it felt really good, and like I said, great team win, and just proud of this group.
What's the key in a spot like this to not making too much out of it and going about your business the way that you would any other game?
Yeah, I think we've been playing important games for a long time now, and so we understand the magnitude of what these games hold for us, and so I think nothing really changes. You prepare the same way. We've done all the work up to this point. We've played almost 162 games, and for us it was about coming out with a bunch of energy and competing and giving it everything we had. So just very proud of the group and the way that we came out today and got the job done.
Every time you go out there, I know you want to throw 7, but were you pretty intent on giving the bullpen some length today?
Yeah, I mean, I'm trying to go as long as I can, no matter what. I'm not going to put a number on it if it's 7, if it's 9, whatever it is. So, I wanted to get as deep as I could in the bullpen. Obviously, we were looking at 2 games tomorrow, so yeah, we need everyone in the bullpen that we can have for tomorrow. And so, but I didn't make that an emphasis. It was a goal of mine, and just trying to give the team everything I had and keep keep us in a spot where we could win the ball game.
What do you guys think about playing 2 tomorrow?
We're ready. We're excited. You know, this is what we want. We want to be able to control our destiny, and looking forward to getting to Atlanta and doing our thing.
When did you know you were going to start today?
Yesterday.
What kind of challenge is that to be told yesterday, then suddenly be ready for today?
Yeah, I mean, I knew it was obviously a possibility, so I think that was kind of what I was preparing for. Was today would be the earliest that I would start, and it was either today or tomorrow. So it wasn't like it was a span of a week or whatever it was. So yeah, I tried to prepare and plan accordingly when we got to Milwaukee in terms of my throwing and everything, and yeah, I was ready for whenever they told me I was getting the ball.
The way this season has gone with the high highs and low lows, is it almost fitting that you're going the extra distance to figure it out?
Yeah, I mean, it's hard to write something like this, so it's been fun, and I think we're in the process of playing hard and enjoying the ride as long as it lasts. And so yeah, we'll continue to take it one day at a time, one game at a time, and like I said, just looking forward to tomorrow. Thanks, guys.
Gotta ask about the team.
Yeah. There we go.
Yeah. Before the game, Carlos said that he really liked the energy and felt like the team was pretty loose. What did you sense going in, and what did you see out there today?
Yeah, I mean, we've been kind of just talking about it. It's just like, we got to keep it the same. We can't put pressure on ourselves. I mean, I've been saying this since we sucked and everybody kind of wrote us off. It's like, dude, we don't have any pressure. We aren't supposed to be here. We just can't get here now, and then all of a sudden we put pressure on ourselves. You know, it feels like I've been kind of, it's like the third or fourth time I've said this, and this team just plays better that way. And, when we were just having fun, we're messing with everybody in here, listening to Iggy's OMG song and making fun of him and stuff like that, and, just having a good time. It's just, it just takes pressure off everything. And, especially in these games coming up, it's going to be the biggest thing for us.
Did you sense that the pressure had started to build over the last few games?
Yeah, I know. I could kind of feel it when we were like in Atlanta, and when we came here right away, you can kind of see it. It's just one of those things where, everybody knows what's at stake, but I think the best teams know how to control those emotions and those situations, and that's something that I think we got to do. We're going to have to, do, especially if we want to get in and go deep in this thing.
So how were you able to take the pressure off this today?
I don't know. We just kind of just talked about it and just said have fun. If we lose, we lose. That's it. Nothing we can do about it. It's like Iggy's song. What's for you is meant to be. You guys haven't heard that one yet. It hasn't come out yet. That's the next one. Whatever's made out for you is it's already in print for you. So there's no sense in stressing out about over, if we're in. Let's just go out there, have fun, and enjoy it.
Did a first inning run help? A first inning lead help?
Yeah, I mean, obviously, any time you score runs helps. Anytime you get a lead helps. PD going out there and shoving helps. It's just one of those things where we just got to go out there and play well and give ourselves a chance.
What do you think of needing to play 2 games, full 18 innings tomorrow?
It's tough. I wish MLB would, kind of push the playoffs back a little bit. I think it's a unfair advantage to, us, not unfair advantage for us, unfair advantage for the teams we're going to play, us in Atlanta, just because we know it's on the line and you're going to scratch to win those games. You have to. That's the only way in, and then you got to turn around and get on a flight and, you're already blown out the day before. So it's going to be a tough, it's going to be a tough task. We just got to suck it up. We got to find a way to get through it.
How do you think the team felt about you could double that?
How important do you think it was for Lindor to set the tone that he did aggressively in that first inning?
Yeah, I thought it was important. Putting the pressure right away. That's the type of game they play, and for us to put pressure on them from the first inning. Lindor gets on and steals that base right away on first pitch. I thought it was big, and we just continue to put pressure on them. At bat, defensively, obviously, PD. Good game for us today.
Is that something you guys have discussed, being more aggressive? You saw stolen bases early, Marte drop a couple of bunts down. Was that a conscious decision going into the game today?
Well, it depends on the personnel as part of their game. And if the situation allows it, we want to play that game. As of late, we haven't had that many opportunities, but today was one of them where we like that pitcher matchup there as far as like the running game. We have couple of situations where Mark decided to lay one down. That's part of his game, you know. So yeah, it was. We know we have to be aggressive. Regardless of the situation, regardless of who we're playing, if the situation is there, we're gonna take it.
The way that the week had gone, how much did scoring that run in the first inning allow everybody to breathe?
I mean, look, I know it's been tough for us, you know, but 3 games, and I know it's a big story, but we know who we are, you know, and whether we were gonna get down, you know, we're going to continue to put pressure. We're going to control the things that we need to control. So we scored that one there, but I think Peterson going out there and shutting them down was the key for us today. So, yeah, I think just putting pressure, but we just played a really good game today.
You guys had him pitch in a week, obviously, so you wanted him, but was there some hesitance knowing probably a doubleheader tomorrow and like you didn't?
Yeah, but look, we didn't get much of a length out of our starters the past 3 days, and the way we've been using that bullpen, Diaz needed a pitch today, and especially on a winning game, and he'll be okay for tomorrow.
Those 7 innings from Peterson feel a little bit bigger given the bullpen situation and injuries?
100%. Not only he gave us 7, it was quality 7 innings. I thought he threw the ball really well. He got strike 1. He stayed on the attack. You know, he was aggressive. I like the tempo. Just everything. He was in complete control of that game, and we needed that. So yeah, it was good for him.
You do Severino the first game?
We still got to discuss that.
As you look to, I guess, kind of learn about some players in these spots, it's the biggest game that Peterson, I would imagine, has pitched thus far. To come through under those circumstances the way that he did, does that give you an extra piece of knowledge about him?
I know what I have, you know, and I don't think he needed to have that type of game. He knows he's good, you know. But for him to go out there, like you say, in a must-win for us today. But I thought the way he controlled the game, his tempo, I don't think there was any type of pressure. Like, he was calm, he was under control, and he kept making pitches. So he's a good sign because he's one of the guys. The reason why we're here in this position is because of our starters. And yeah, Sevi and Manaya had a couple of tough ones, and it was huge for Peterson to step up today and give us a chance.
How will you make the decision between potentially using Severino game 1 versus
how late?
No, how will you make it versus maybe saving him for a wild card series if you don't need that second game?
Yeah, everything's on the table. So I'm gonna go back, talk to Hef, talk to David. Talk through it. You know, we can't make that decision, you know, right away. We're gonna go back, like I said, and we'll make what's best for us.
How do you feel about going back to Atlanta?
Good. You know, we have a chance. You know, we're right there, and we get to play. You know, and we need one more, so we feel good.
After, I mean, it's almost you've been 6 months, 7.5 during spring training, down to 1 day. What do you even make of that?
I signed up for that any day, you know, especially with the way we started the year. Before the year, nobody expected us to be in this position, and here we are with a chance to do something special, and that's what we'll do. We'll go back to Atlanta, and we'll get that last one, and you know, we'll go from there. Yeah, I mean, look, it's been hard for him, man. It's been hard. He's been grinding, and just to get that one, I'm pretty sure he feels good for him and for the whole team. You could feel the dugout and how the guys were top step right there, right behind him. He's a good hitter, man. He's a good hitter. He's an elite hitter, and this is the time for them to step up, and he did it today.
Well, it feels good to have a chance. How much of a handicap is it to have to travel back that extra day and then have no time for the playoffs?
We'll be up for the challenge. You know, we've been through a lot before, and this is not going to stop us. We can use this as an excuse. We got to go out there, get that game, and then, you know, move on. But one day at a time, and we'll be ready to go.
Falco, just personally, 2 nights ago, leaving the field the way you did, are you stunned that just 2 days later you're back fine and having that game?
In the moment when that happened, I didn't think I can play more this year, so I feel way better.
So you were scared you were out for the season?
Yeah, I was scared in the moment.
Why did you come out of the game today?
Because my my legs was tight a little bit, and I tell Mendy, and Mendy he take the decision to take me out.
Where on your leg?
In my hammy. It's a little right hammy.
Do you think that's something that could linger into tomorrow, or?
No, I'm feeling really good, and I'm ready for tomorrow.
What do you guys make of the challenge of going to Atlanta for this doubleheader?
I think it's just 2 more games coming, and we have the game 1 for maybe the playoff, and we feel very together, we feel very good, and we're going to compete over there. That's it.
What did Peterson do particularly well today?
He controlled the pitches. All the pitches he controlled today, the forcing, he getting up there with the sinker. He was throwing the sinker right in the bottle, and every pitch he was controlled, and I really think that way he did well.
You guys haven't had a lead all week, so when Lindor takes that first inning lead for you guys, how does that feel? Did it allow you guys to kind of breathe and go into the rest of the game a little freer?
I think the game is the same. If we are winning or losing, we have the keep playing the game, and if we take the lead, it's a little bit more easier than play.
Davis.